Well, after your week, 5-game road trip, you return home. How valuable are these days for practice, knowing what's waiting for you on the other side with the 3-3 and pretty much a grind all the way to the end?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a grind. I think obviously happy with their 2 out of the 3 the last trip here, and guys played hard. I think besides the practice, I think the rest is going to help us. I think we're a little gassed, a little tired, and hopefully a couple injured guys get back.
16 games left, I believe. This is what they call the backstretch.
Yeah.
Do you do anything different? Is there a switch to be flipped this time of year, or some people try and keep it the same?
No, I like to try to just keep it the same. I think we've been playing, those playoff hockey for the last month. I think we've done a good job of it. I think the big thing is just keeping these guys fresh, structure-wise. Just make sure they know what's going on out there. But big thing here is rest now. Just play. It's almost playoff mode. When playoffs come, usually you just play and have light practices, play light practices. So we take that approach.
Just where you are in the standings, how tight the point race is, kind of keep everybody mentally checked into that playoff mentality that they've been in for like you said, a month now.
And it's great. This is it's development, right? If you don't make the playoffs, at least you've experienced some type of form of hockey that means something. I like where we're at. I like our team. That you win a game, you're in second or third place or fourth place. You lose a game, you're at the bottom again. So I like it how tight it is. It'd be nice to be first place and running away with it with 20 points, but hey, I'm okay with where we're at, and I like what I see from our team.
How important is it to get into the playoffs? And give us a little hierarchy of the reasons why it's important. There's several, right?
Yeah, but I think the big thing is just that playoff atmosphere, just the pressure, a little more pressure, a little games on the line kind of attitude, which you can carry on into the NHL. If you do get on an NHL team, then all of a sudden they're a playoff team all the time, and you haven't been in the playoffs. So, I've seen it with guys. I had it when I played. I played with the Islanders. It was a rebuild every year, I think, since I got there. But you don't make the playoffs a lot. So when you finally do, you're a little nervous. The nerves are there, and you're a little rusty. You haven't witnessed it or been a part of it, so it's a lot harder. So I think if we can get in the playoffs here, it's a huge development for these guys.
What have you made of Anton's performance since he's returned?
He's a hockey player. He's a good player. He's helped us big time. I don't think he's a solid individual, solid player on the ice. He does everything right. He might struggle sometimes with maybe scoring, but it's never from a lack of effort. I think he just puts a little too much pressure on himself. So he's got to relax a little bit and just go play his game.
New face, but a familiar face, TJ Brennan back into the mix now. What's he provided since he came here?
The leadership part, the veteran. We have so much. Most of these teams are loaded with vets and have extra vets, and it's their rotation. We have 2 vets that are in our lineup. So he brings that on the back end, helps out. But he's a smart hockey player. He's got a lot of points in this league, and I think once he gets his legs and gets used to the way we play, he's going to start. Those points are going to start coming again.
Is there a top 3 list of important things that has to be done by this group over the next month to get into the playoffs?
It was maybe top 10.
Yeah,
the old David Letterman top 10 was it? 10 things Rockford IceHogs need to do to make that. But no, it's the 3 things I think with this is we got to stay healthy. We can't afford to lose any more bodies. We need to manage our game and manage the puck, like I've said all year. And we have to have that game on the line mentality every night, every shift. If we do that, there's great opportunity here to make the playoffs. And against our division teams, besides Milwaukee, and I think we've played each team pretty well. Like we're in the game, so I think we could be a threat in that first round.
Well, speaking of guys being out of the lineup, no John Quinville, no Joseph Cramarosa, that last little stretch there. Those are guys that you've been counting on a lot on here lately. What can you tell us about them?
They're just day by day now. It's neck strains, and we just have to, Kramer had a full practice today with us, which was good to see. Quinville hasn't skated at all, so he's going to be a little longer. Cramarosa maybe by the weekend, we'll see. But if we don't, I still believe that the guys we have can get the job done.
Quinville's the next strain as well.
Yeah.
Kevin Lonkinen, he was out since that Winnipeg series. What can you tell us about him? It seemed like he was starting to come around and be a solid performer between the pipes for you.
Yeah, he was, and all three goalies have been solid. We've had some of our losses. You might think the goalies weren't that good, but we didn't help them. We gave the other teams way too much time and space. But Lanks, I'm not sure 100% what's going on with him. I know it's his shoulder, the same shoulder from the year before. I think he's just rehabbing it right now. I'm not sure how long he can be. You might not even see him the rest of the year.
And then for guys like Michael Hakkarainen and Matthew Thompson, they've been out for a very long time. You're almost looking at 30 games now. And for guys like that, is it just try and get them back to 100%, maybe looking forward to next year, or are you going to try and see maybe we can squeak them in before the year's done?
Well, those guys, it's a shame that it happened, but I think those guys are just more or less just getting ready for next year. Unless they get real healthy quick and they're back and ready to go, and we're in a position where we can put them in, we'll get them in. But I think right now, I think they're just getting healthy again so they can start fresh next year.
It's been another one of those years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's me. I'm not sure. We've had, it's guys going out at key moments when you're on a good stretch and you're winning hockey games, and all of a sudden, it's not like you lose one guy. You lose 2 guys for call-ups, 4 guys to call-ups, 5 guys to call-ups, and then you lose 3 to injury. Now you're 8 to 10 guys out of your main lineup when you were, in second, third place comfortably, and now you're scrambling. But the nice thing is we've gotten this far without certain guys and injuries, and we're still alive. So that's a testament to the guys in that locker room that they're sticking together and playing hard.
How vital have DJ and Christian been to getting guys back healthy for you?
Yeah, well, they're busy. They're earning their money. I think we all are, but they've been Christian with the strengthening, coming rehab, and DJ, and then John, our assistant with DJ. Even when we're on the road, he's back here working every day. So it's been good. Those guys are doing an excellent job. It's just the injury's an injury. You can't rush it, and you got to make sure they're 100% before they come back.